why Bolanle would always stand out is because of her theatrical pedigree.
Absolutely.
Now, this is not saying that every film director has to go and has to start from theater or from stage. But then again, I mean, if you have it, you have it. It's there. It's a valuable asset. You understand? But I think one of the things that really helped was that, do you know that we rehearsed?
Yeah.
Most of the, in fact, the important scenes, the vital scenes in the film, we rehearsed it right here at Terra weeks before we went on set.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to another interesting episode of It's a Wrap by Pulse. My name is Dami Dawson, and yeah, I've been a nice guy on film for the past months, and I'm here now. This is not the studio that you're used to. It's a theater hall, and we're trying to have a good conversation about a very interesting film. And beg I say, it's the best film in Nigeria at the moment. And listen, I said it, right? So if anyone wants to argue, please come correct. If you don't come correct, you just fall. You know me now. Anyways, I'm here with some of the cast members of House of God by Bolanle Austin Peters. An amazing film. I'm here with Tosin.
Hi.
How you doing, Tosin?
I'm good.
She's prettier than the film says, but yeah, she's a pretty person.
Wow.
Let me do the ladies first. Let me Bridget. How you doing?
Hi.
I feel like the camera don't do justice to the faces. Nah, you're a very pretty person.
Very.
Aww.
Yeah, I like the hair and everything.
Aww.
I'm here with Mike. Mike is my guy.
Mike
Yeah.
Afolarin.
Yeah, Mike Afolarin.
MAA.
And here, of course, the star of the show, Mr. Femi Branch. How are you, sir?
Very good, thank you.
Basharu.
It's
It's a real life Basharu.
Should I address this Basharu?
It's a real life Basharu. That's interesting.
Well, yeah, oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm here with Mr. No, not Mr. Basharu Femi Branch.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's talk about the House of God. Now, this is a conversation. It's not an interview, right? It's a good film, so there's nothing to interview about. I just want to have a conversation about the processes involved in the film. Because I was talking to a friend and I mentioned that I think for some of the actors, most of the actors actually, this film would be your best performances yet. I mean, of course you could tell me otherwise, but from what I've seen, I think it's your best performances yet. I'm going to start from Mr. Femi Branch. Are we aligned in this or? Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's saying a lot, considering that I've also done some phenomenal projects in the past and everything, but this takes a cake. This absolutely takes a cake in terms of the preparation for it, then the whole process of bringing it to life. It is, trust me. As in, like I said, someone that Femi Branch literally died for like 2 months.
Wow.
You know, that's like 15, 20 days before, that's pre-production. And all through that month, that wasn't me on that set. Then it took me like another week or two to come out of it partially, you know, so most def.
So I'll get back to you because for Basharu Gas personality, it's difficult to take away that character from you. So the way I judge my best actor, the way I judge who do I think can play this role is if I look around and I can't find anybody to play the role. And that's what happened with this. So I looked around Nollywood, the popular people in your level, your age range, and I really couldn't find anybody. And I must say you did an amazing job in the film. And I'm not saying this to make you feel good or to make you feel happy. First off is the fact that you're an amazing actor and a lot of people don't see, it's like you just started. But the thing, people don't know that you've been around for a long time. No, to be honest, with this film, it's going to be like, where's this man been? And people don't know that you've been doing stuff for a long time. I've been following you for a long time. You're a stage actor, you're a thespian, you're not just, the film guy, the camera guy. And everything came to play in this film. Your mannerisms, the facial expressions. And it's difficult to even, let me not sit close to you so that I don't, and there's something you used to say, sure, tell Lauren, I'll be tell Lauren. I don't, my Yoruba is not even, because I remember the premiere, everybody around me was like talking and was saying that. Amazing film. Thank you, sir, for that. I have to go to Tosin now. Yeah, Tosin, well, I mean, it's a part of the film that people will talk about, would like to know if it's actually real or not real. But let me ask you why you decided to be a part of this production in the first place.
I decided to be a part of the production because BAP asked me.
Yeah, I mean, like, why not?
Why not? Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
the simplest answer. She asked me if I could do something, and I said yes, I could do it.
Do you feel like
Yeah.
you were stretched in this film, like as an actor, in terms of range now?
Well, definitely.
Do you speak Yoruba normally? Like, is Yoruba
Some.
fluent?
Not fluent, but yeah, some. I speak some.
But I think for the larger part, it was established your character in the film is not a staunch Yoruba speaker. So, you know, but the beat that you were able to do, and what's your deal with Yoruba people?
What's my deal with them?
Because I mean, towards the end, it was like Yoruba is like.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. I have no beef with Yoruba people.
I mean, you're Yoruba yourself, right?
I'm Yoruba. I'm from Edo State.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, one of those women that steal our name.
Yeah. Because you're Tosin. Tosin is a Yoruba name.
about that, but okay. So, yeah, yes, the film did stretch me.
So if I was to ask you what's the most challenging part of the film for you as an actor, what was the most challenging part? I mean, I could guess, but yeah, tell me. I can guess, but.
The what you guess is what it is.
Oh yeah, what is it? Because I don't what I'm guessing is in my mind. So.
The most challenging part would be the semi-nude scene. Yes.
So did you like pray before you did that role?
Pray.
I mean, like, I'm about to do this. What's gonna happen? I mean,
Not
because
pray.
I know you've not, of course, you've not had this kind of role before, where you have to, you know, yeah. Of course, we know it wasn't real, but then where you
Who
had to,
told you it wasn't real?
it was real.
I
Said
didn't.
it was real.
No comment. No comment. But who told you it wasn't real?
No, I'm just.
That person, I'm certain the person didn't know what they were saying. But yeah, no comment.
Okay, that's fine. No, I won't stretch you. Okay, it's totally fine. Let's go to Bridget now. Agboyin. First, are you Yoruba?
Agboyin.
I'm not Agboyin.
Agboyin. Yeah, I see
I'm
that
not
there.
Yoruba.
You're not Yoruba.
Yeah. Bridget
So-
and Nkem. Imagine, like.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
So tell me how it was playing that role. And you're supposed to be Yoruba, some very nice Yoruba.
Yeah.
Did you grow up in like any Yoruba place?
Lagos.
Was everything was just on that set?
I mean, Lagos Yoruba. I mean, I grew up in Lagos for most part of my life, so yes, of course. But you know, that's not. Oh, your Yoruba is very different, and you have to come correct. So, yeah, the whole thing, right?
No, see, guys talking, so
It's
just let that
talking.
finish.
So we should wait.
No, yeah, go ahead, don't mind me.
Put
I'm
them
just
in
joking. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So, sir.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
No. So yeah, I think that was the most difficult part for me, juggling. Am I sounding correct? And then trying to really, because I mean, if it was English, you know, you just be natural about it. So yeah, so juggling that, like this thing that I am saying, is it correlating with what I am showing? What I, you know? So yeah, so that was probably the most challenging part. But I had a lot of help. Yeah, a lot of help. Of course, Mike, you know, was like, it has to be like the best. No, you didn't teach me Yoruba,
I did teach her Yoruba,
Did you
but I was busy getting lessons myself.
like the best scene partner ever, you know. But then Mr. Ibrahim Chatta, like I think I went to him like 1 million times, like sir, would you know, and he would take his time to like really explain and you know, say it. In fact, he recorded for me, you know, and then yeah, so what. It was good.
I think that's one of the because that's one of the beautiful things about this production.
Yeah,
As in everyone as was helping everyone, as in, you know, she would ask me, okay, how's it? I would ask Ibrahim this and this and small thing. I would work to, you know, everybody was relying on everybody else, you know, and everybody was such a good sport, you know, so there was no competition. Yeah, there was no competition on set and everything. And I think that's how we're able to come up with this, because the average set, trust me, we've been, you understand, everybody just wants to like, you know, do their own thing and shine and all that. But I don't know how it happened. I think it had a lot to do with Bolanle, you know, because there's a way she just draws you all in and just makes you feel like a part, like you want it to succeed. You know, you want her to be happy. You want to please her. You just want to do right by her and do right by the project. And that is what came across. I mean,
It's
Well, where
evident. I mean,
Epo
the direction. I'll come to the direction. Now let me come to Mike. The fighting scene. Right. First, do you know how to fight?
No.
Say the lover, not
I
the
mean, I love my face.
I need to, because when you jumped on him.
I don't know any of that
No, I need
fighting
to.
stuff.
So to be honest, right, I wasn't sure of your Yoruba. I need to be honest because I know you as an actor, and of course, but there's not a lot of people that I knew like outside, this space. I wasn't sure of your Yoruba. Tell me how you were able, because this is mostly a Yoruba film, which is why I told BAP that it needs to get to Oscars if it hasn't been submitted already. Because Fumilayo had that English barrier, so he couldn't. But this was completely Yoruba and it was well delivered. But tell me about, sinking into Oyemekun's character. The part where you had to take the intestines of Shasha, that's his name. Tell me, because that was range for me.
Yeah, absolutely. For me, I think the fact that this was very different from anything that I've ever done was one of the things that made me more intrigued by it. I'm more interested in the project. When we did the read, I remember we weren't exactly sure if we were going to be performing the film in English or in Yoruba. And then somewhere in the middle of the read, BAV asked us to switch to Yoruba. I was like, what, right now? Right now? And she was like, yeah, go. And, I imagine that like a couple of people on the table struggled with the Yoruba at first, but like that made me also, want to get involved on like a deeper level and find the root of these characters, because of course they didn't speak English back then. And yeah, for me, I would say it's the most intense that I've ever worked, and it's the most creatively fulfilling journey that I've ever been on as a performer.
I think everyone that was involved in this film should be happy, excited that they were part of this film. Because trust me, you might not see it because you guys act every day and it's like your routine, but this film will change the face for a number of biopics in Nigeria, for those who even want to toe that line. Because now it's raised the bar for any other filmmaker, director, producer that wants to do a biopic. If you cannot beat this, don't even do it. And if you do it and it's messy, I'll come and talk about it. Someone has to talk about it. So yeah, now let's talk about BAP's direction. I saw Fumilayo Kuti and the direction was great, was fantastic. And I was talking to a friend. My rating for this film is 9 over 10. I'll say probably anywhere. And it's the highest I've given any film in my life of review, highest. And I'm not saying it because I know BAP or I know this, it's a good film, right? And the direction was masterful. So I need to ask, what was it like working with BAP? Because I don't know if it's your first time working with her, but what was it like working with her? Let me start from Mike before
Well, okay, so this is my first time working with BAP as an actor. I was on one of her projects as like a behind the scenes person, but I would say that this is not my first time experiencing her work, because I've been here at Terra Culture to watch stage plays that she would direct. I saw both of them in Moremi together. I don't know if I've seen, I know you've been in Saru, yeah, she was on Saru as well. So I've seen her works, I've seen her vision when it comes to directing, and I think all of that experience from theater also added to the precision and the vision that she wanted for House of God. I remember watching it and seeing some, actors move in like very specific ways in the scene, and I know that it's because of the vision that she has, and that all just made it very easy to work with her, because she knows exactly what she wants from you. She knows how to get you to the perfect emotional state that the character is supposed to be, and it's just an actor's dream to work with her, because she understands the actual process and she has like the wealth of experience to back it up, and she has also the knack for perfection and like the perfect finishing touch.
Yeah, like it needs to come out good, because from what I saw, I'm not really interested in the number it takes. I don't really care, but a director that knows what she wants, when she gets it, she knows that that's it. And if she doesn't get it, that's not it. She needs to keep going.
There's a reason, if I may comment, because Tosin was saying that we didn't even really have so many takes, and I'll tell you why. Now, why Bolanle would always stand out is because of her theatrical pedigree. Absolutely. Now, this is not saying that every film director has to start from theater or from stage. But then again, if you have it, you have it. It's there. It's a valuable asset, you understand? And it's an edge, So there's so much, Bolanle, if we're reviewing Bolanle's directing, it's multi-layered. There's so many, so I'm just trying to pick one or two for time. But I think one of the things that really helped was that, do you know that we rehearsed?
Yeah.
Most of in fact, the important scenes, the vital scenes in the film, we rehearsed it right here at Terra weeks before we went on set. Like, for instance, I don't know what they were, but in my own case, the scene where we had the crawling, where I was paralyzed, where I called out, we rehearsed it here, you know, and I had to get that whole thing, limbs being in action, everything. So it was rehearsed. And the same applied to many other scenes. Now, a lot of directors don't do that. I say a lot. I don't want to say no other director does that. You understand? So then there's a way that she draws you. She's an actor's director. You know, and what that simply means is that she understands the psyche of an actor. She knows how to get you to believe that you can do that. She gets you to see yourself doing that. You know, I say she just draws you in. And that makes it very easy for you as an actor, because when you know that the director has so much faith in you, you know, it helps you to have more faith in yourself. You understand? Like, this person can't have more faith in me than myself. And you understand that kind of thing. So she really went to, it's one thing to have the technical know-how for directing, but the artistic, that's the word I've been looking for.
Artistic direction.
She's an artistic director, you know. So, and in every sense, you know, and that's why you can see she makes everything complement each other. The acting, the sets, the props, the music, and all of that. You know, these are her forte. So she's very much at home with that, and that's why everything came together so beautiful. Like I said, if I have to talk about her, it will take 2 hours. So let somebody else take over.
Yes, Tosin, tell me.
Because she has also. Well,
Femi has said, like, some of what I wanted to say. So because regarding direction, we had rehearsed weeks before, you know, leaving here. He mentioned the crawling scene. We had rehearsed the first scene where, the second scene where you meet Zainab, where they bring Zainab to you as well. We rehearsed that here. You know, we rehearsed so many things. In fact, why are you laughing?
It's a very memorable. I can't forget that scene. I don't think anybody can forget that scene. So the scene where
that's it. We had rehearsed that and so many other scenes, and apart from that, you know, going on set, being in a pair, I think that there's something with creating an environment where your team, you know, feel comfortable. Like, nothing is perfect. Yes, things may go wrong and all that, but for your team to not ever feel that something is going wrong, for them to just be in the frame of mind that, oh, we're working and we're trying to get this done, is really, really tough in Nigeria. So you're filming, something is going wrong, all the cast, you know, everyone, the crew, they're feeling it. But we almost didn't experience that, you know, over there. She doesn't let anything get to her. You get, so I think that just really, everybody just went with that vibe. So that really helped. And I would say that I am so proud of BAP. I don't know, does that sound rude?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, I'm so proud because I've worked with her on stage productions. This isn't her first film. It's not her first biopic, but it's her first, will I call it epic?
Yeah.
Funmilayo and Songwiti was a blend. Yes, but
this is the first, like,
it's
epic.
I don't even know why she decided to do this.
Yeah.
You know,
I was going to ask her too.
I don't know why she decided to do this film, and I think that it is so brave of her to do this because it's something that you've never done. And in fact, before filming, you know, all of us, maybe not all of us, but I thought, are we ready for this? Like, when we're filming so date, in my head I was like, are we ready?
but we did it. So
yeah, you did it. You guys did it.
Yeah, I'm proud to be a part of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Bridget.
And she doesn't load it. She's not a director on set. The director. You understand? No, she's. In fact, you have to. If they don't tell you who the director, if somebody comes on that set and they don't tell you who the director is, you will not know it's Bolanle. Her physique doesn't help. Her look doesn't help and everything. But then she's joking with this and she's smiling with that. At one moment they are doing it, maybe they are doing the same, they are dancing and she's also dancing with them. And that's how she is here at Terra as well. You know, might be reacting to dancing and everything and she just loves what she's saying. And the next thing, Bolanle is on stage, she's doing that with them and everything. Wow. You know, so she doesn't, so you feel very comfortable with such a person. You're like, okay, this person gets us. Okay, she's one of us. So she's not just some guy. And remember, she's not just the director on set. She's the EP. She's the producer. She's the director. She's the general. But like I said, if anybody comes on that set, in fact, those that are not major actors who know her, maybe like these background actors, until she starts directing, they might not even know she's a director. And that itself alone does something to the psyche of an actor. I mean, you feel just so comfortable, and so it takes the tension off the whole thing. You're just relaxed.
I want to say one more thing.
Yeah,
I haven't been in Nollywood long, so I don't know if there's ever been any set that had these many veterans. And there was not one day that a fight broke out and said,
hello,
this one was.
Let me answer it for you. There have been there are sets that have more.
Right?
But
like that never happened. Like the first day we had a scene with, you know, everybody that we got to see everybody, all the veterans. I was in awe. Literally. And they were so cool, so wonderful.
Because the way she works, even when she casts a star, because one thing is she doesn't believe in stars. That's why they are laughing. She doesn't send you. She doesn't send. How is say you fit do you are good, you have the talent, you can do it. So and that she carries that across in the way she relates with everybody on set. Do you understand? So even when you have an A list playing with a whatever list, she treats you guys the same way. You understand? The same way she will talk to you, the same way so it helps you as somebody that is not on that level to feel comfortable, and because it's intimidating enough that you're on set with then the fact that the director now, and a lot of directors make that mistake. So then I've even been on set so many times that they will say that, bros, they'll be giving direction. They'll give direction to the junior actors, and I'll be waiting for them to go, and they're like, I'm like, okay. They're like, bros, nah, you know what to do now. You be your gun. I'm like, are you? As in, I had to tell one day that, sorry, then why did they hire you? If they knew that, as in, it's so annoying. But Bolanle is the exact opposite of that. She would direct you, as in, and everybody just feels comfortable. So even that's going back to what she said about the veterans. The reason you can't, because she doesn't even give the veteran the room to even show themselves.
Yellow actors.
She does not. She does not even give you the room to show yourself, because she's not giving you any special treatment. So I think that alone
makes everyone comfortable.
That, you know.
Bridget, let's go.
Okay, so how do I piggyback from everything, you know?
As it relates to you.
Yeah, but for me...
This is the first time working with her now.
No, I've worked with her for, 7 years? Stage.
7 years.
Yeah, I think since 2017. You know, so we've been doing a lot of like behind the scenes stage work and all that. So I sort of know her on that level. You know, for me, I didn't really have the luxury of doing like rehearsal because of the way I joined the cast. But for like, she would call you at 3 a.m. Are you still sleeping? You're still sleeping. Wake up. And she's okay. So this is what So she's very hands-on. Like, she'll call you at 4 a.m. Like, okay, so I just had this idea. Oh, what do you think about it? And they're like, okay. You cannot even not think, because you have to be on the same wavelength, you know. So she was that kind of person, you know, to me. So I had a lot of direction on the phone, you know, then coming on set as well. So the first time, the same thing with Tosin, I was like, wow. But then I was so at ease, you know, it was so comfortable. Like she would, oh my, you know, she's just joking, playing with everybody, like trying to make you very comfortable and to ease into your character and tell you, okay, and she will listen to you as well. Like, okay, so like she'll listen to what you think. Yeah, so that's another, like she wants to, okay, so what, then okay. Then, you know, she'll...
These are like qualities of a good director, right?
Like
I mean, yeah.
She's not just lording it over you, like, oh, this is what you have to do. She also she knows that you're creative as well. So I mean, that's why she hired you, because, you know, so she also wants to see what you can give. In fact, actually, if you don't have anything to give, you can't be on her. You won't even be there. Like, so you are there because she knows that you can. So it's like, you know, a two-way thing, a ping pong. She's like, okay, you give this, I give this, and we bring it together, and it's mind-blowing.
Great
so
stuff.
That's it.
I want to touch a bit on the emotions relayed in the film, particularly to the audience, right? So I've seen a number of actors, and I keep saying this because I know we have very talented people in Nollywood, very talented actors, young, the old, but the emotions in this film was like it was hitting you. So it is difficult. So the themes of love, pain, anger, I could feel it from every angle. From Oyemekun's character, from Gar's character when his son got killed at the fight. That facial expression is everything. I could, like, that anger was everything. Your anger was everything. Like when it was crippling and you couldn't help him, it was like, and when you snitch on him at the end, it's like, I don't know him, you know. And yours, the chemistry between Mike, and I talk about chemistry a lot, and when I talk about chemistry, it feels like Dami is just tripping. But then I've seen some films and I feel like chemistry is one thing we don't get in Nollywood. And I mean, typecasting is one thing, chemistry is another thing. When you see Mike, there's someone you're probably expecting to be the lady. When you see this lady, someone you're expecting to be the guy. But the chemistry with two of you, even though you guys never really had anything, was outstanding. And listen, right? And that's why I'm very passionate about this film. And I'm not saying it. If you know the kind of passion I used to say when film is not good, you would understand. No. If you see any of my videos where I say a film or this thing, you would understand. You would understand the passion. I'm still putting it out there. Anybody that thinks is below 9, I mean, I just feel like 1 is for me, so that's why it's 9 over 10. So it could easily be 10, but that's a cool thing. Anybody that thinks it's not should really come to me to have a conversation. I really want to sit down and have a conversation, and we can watch the film and just elements I talked about to now point out to tell me that this is not right. Now I want to ask you, who's your favorite character in the film aside Oyemeku?
It's incredibly difficult to pick a favorite character because off the top of my head I can go ahead and say, oh yeah, Guy was my favorite character because that's my father.
So what's the person you bonded with the most in the film?
I would say I bonded most with Olauton that plays my brother.
Jay Blaze?
Yes, okay. Because we were mostly in the same scenes with he was busy most of the time, so but like every time we would have a scene together, we would all sit down and have, bounce off ideas, we would talk, we'll have a chat, and then we'll go in and perform our scenes and all that. But like most of the time I spent with Jay Blaze and of course Bridget.
Bridget. Yeah. Who was your favorite actor? If you have one, if you don't, then what was the person you were closest with in the production?
Well, no, chill, no, like because we are already friends, like it's Tosin. Okay. So not her character, but her person.
Okay.
But the character. So on set, we bonded very well. Guess out. Even not off, offset.
You guys bonded. Really good bonding. Keep bonding. I'm Tosin here. Tell me. Who was the person?
Bonding.
Yeah, I mean, who was the closest person you was with on the production, or your favorite actor, character rather? I mean, everyone came correct. I said that already. Well, who's your favorite character?
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim was spot on. One very underrated actor. Ibrahim Chatta. I say it every time. But yeah, Tosin, tell me.
Favorite character?
It's like, why are you looking at me?
Oh gosh. I think I'd say favorite character on set, not watching.
On set,
on set. Yeah. Shasha Linear.
That's a Branch after.
Yeah.
Was that yours also?
Of course,
yeah. Bonded most with on set. Just a couple of people. I don't think there was one person really.
Okay.
I talked to. I talked to. There wasn't one person. Like Bridget. We see each other in the rooms, everything. But I talked with a lot of people. I didn't like bond with one person in particular.
Okay. Mr. Femi.
Oh yeah, my favorite character is definitely Ibrahim as a Shashel, because he's just exceptional. Then he displayed a conduct on set that was, he was all over the place. Now let me let me point this out that him being a consultant producer, I'm not sure whether that came at the beginning or whether it was during when the project had already started. Now I'm saying this to say that he wasn't doing all that because he was a consultant producer. That's who he is. Ibrahim was there for everybody. As in everybody, okay, so how do I say this? You'll be somewhere he's an A-list actor. He's a freaking star.
I agree.
So he's not some upcoming. But if you see the way he was running, all of them can testify. He was running. Even when he wasn't filming, he would come on set. He will coach. He will tell you, okay, this is how you say this, that's how you say that, and everything. And he was such a good sport. Even when there was a scene, 2 scenes actually that he had with Jay Blaze. I think I don't know whether that was the first scene where Jay Blaze threw him.
I saw that. I was like, bro,
his shoulder, and he was such a good sport about it. Any other actor, especially a senior actor, and Jay Blaze is a junior actor to him. No, that would in fact
because it was taken.
You understand? And Jay Blaze kept doing that. Then the second time,
I did where I tied him up to
where
you kept urging me to go for that,
do you understand?
Because everything I was doing was making him get into it.
Do you understand? Then the other scene on the hill on that high rise where Jay Blaze threw him again. In fact, at that place I was so shocked. I was trying to say, okay, was I the one that I didn't throw him? Was I the then I thought I was. So it was when I watched. No, I didn't. It wasn't me. It was Jay Blaze. Because when I now watched. No. I thought it was me. I was confused. And that was when he now dislocated his shoulder.
Wow.
When that happened, if you saw the way he toppled and everything, and he picked himself up and he just went. It was later he was now telling William Benson that William Benson was the one that helped him to set it. But he didn't show that. He didn't even to Jay Blaze. He didn't even. So for me, he was my favorite person in the film on set, even in film, whatever. How in the world can you be my favorite person? The person I bonded with the most is not even you two, is Mike. Get out.
I never said you bonded with me.
Whatever. Take your time. I'm still healing from the betrayal. Please allow me to heal. Allow me to heal. Please. You are your love. Get out.
You deny me.
Get out. Let's stop the story. The person I bonded with, funny enough, was Mike. That might surprise him too, because right. And the reason is this. Now there was that scene where he came to attack me, that he threw me from the bed and he did all that. It was a very big deal for him. Very big deal. From day one, he came to me and was like, this thing that he doesn't know how he's going to kindergarten. That can I tell him? Can I help him? And every other day he will come and like, okay, so, and I think you mentioned something about because your dad or the relationship or something like that, it was like looking, because as actors, when you have to play a deeply emotional scene, you draw from things that have happened to your experience. Maybe if you have to do a painful scene, or you draw from pains that you had personally, something that will help you to bring those tears or that emotion. And he was having difficulty getting a motivation to treat his father like that. So we had to work together to achieve that. And at the end of after the scene, I was like, That was,
It was very emotional. That was very emotional.
Yeah, I mean, for me, that just endeared me to him. You know, that just endeared me to him because, like I said before, that a lot of actors, when they are on set with senior actors or more experienced actors, they don't understand that it is an opportunity. I do this. You understand? I do this myself every time. And that's the same thing I did with Shasha. That's Ibrahim. Because if I have that kind of person around me, it's a resource. It's a free resource. So I used it to be. But a lot of young actors these days, they feel so proud that now, if I'm going to ask him now, he would think I'm not good, or I'm not this, I'm not that, and everything. She did too, in fairness. You know. So I mean, I love that about him, and I just knew that. Look, he's definitely. I don't know if I told him that if you keep that up, the sky is not even your limit. He's definitely going to because hey. The day you start thinking that you don't, day you don't enter C-suite, they just never bury you. Totally. So that's it.
I mean, I must say this has been a very interesting conversation. For me, I think for Mike went from, if Mike was 60, Mike is at 95 now. For me as an actor, because listen, like if nobody sees it, I see it. And I don't really care what any other person thinks. I block my ears to everything everybody says. Those things don't move me. You get me? And all the actors here came correct. Tosin, you came correct. You did an amazing job. You know, Bridget, you did an amazing job. Mike, you did, obviously. Mr. Femi Branch, obviously. I mean, yours is stellar performance. It was the best actor category in Oscars. You should get it. And I'm really pushing because I feel everyone needs to see this film. The essence, you know, is history. We need to preserve culture and history by telling stories like this. People don't know what happened. The year of Bashoruga. I mean, Nice had an album called Bashoruga. Till now, I did not know that this is who Guy was because I never did my research on Guy. You know, but now knowing who Guy is for a lot of people is also, this is actually this man. And this film has been able to depict it to the most, that I feel like no other person can. Maybe someone else can. Maybe the person is still not born yet, but you know, I feel like for someone to beat this, you need to be too good to beat this production. So I must say thank you to you for being in this production and for giving your beat to this production. It was very tasteful. I loved it. Everyone loved it. And if you don't love it, it's your business. I cannot help you. It's showing on Netflix, by the way. You're going to see it. And I also want to just give a shout out to the other actors. So it doesn't seem like, I like that Adeyemi Lateef, Mr. Femi, Adebayo, Lee Johnson, Tonya Abraham, Yemi Black, Funke Akindele, Bam Bam surprised me. Juliana, yeah. Even Teddy A. Nah, bro, like it was. Yeah, Shinwa Akindele was really good. Yeah, Bimbo, amazing actor, you know, Bimbo Manuel. Mr. Dele Odule, you know, even the guy that fought with you. Yeah, I mean, everybody, the cast. Gabriel Afolarin, amazing actor. Please, everyone. Everyone, even the crew, man. Because I mean, we talked about BAP, amazing director, but you know, she couldn't have done it alone. I was at the premiere and I saw everyone. You know, I was like, nah. The team, the terror culture team, everybody. Nah, everybody. This film is a win for you, right? You will go back in history and be like, you were part of this film, and you'll be proud of yourself. So thank you very much for being on this with me. I have nothing bad to say. Just keep on doing it. Nah, a lot of people are surprised. I was like, bro, they say that they're going to see this film because of this. Yeah, it's you to see it. It's worth it. Why not? I'm looking forward to your projects that you do in the past. For me now, your rating like this is, so whatever you do going forward for me is a masterpiece. And I just want to say thank you for being a part of it. Yes, guys, it's a wrap. All right, bye.